heard that? So who's that?
I'm not putting on the show.
Who's Christ? Who's Christ? Who's Jesus Christ now? Him or him?
I don't need an audience. I don't need an audience.
Oh.
That's all he knows. That's all he knows. That's all he knows.
Say, hey, mama, you gotta teach her, mama. You gotta teach her.
When we go to church, we are Baptists, and that's what we say.
Whoa, you're Baptist? Who told you to be Baptist? Does the church say you to be Baptist?
I was born a Baptist. My mother, when I was little, I had no choice.
Let's see what the love of God is. All right?
Yo.
You got it? Read that.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
The commandments are not grievous. They're not hard to do, my brother.
Right.
You didn't know Christ was black at all? Nobody ever mentioned that to you? Oh, we're going to get that for you. All right? Give me that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So the root word of revelation is what? Would you know? Reveal. It's going to reveal something to you. We're going to show you something. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So the hairs on his hairs on his head and on his face were what?
White like wool.
Woolly texture. Who in the earth has woolly hair? Texture. No, yeah, we know God, but a nation of people. I'm looking at you. What kind of hair you have? No, what kind of texture? No, man. Look. What kind of texture is this? This is woolly texture. Wool. Like a sheep. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a sheep. So it says, read it again, 14.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because he drank wine in moderation. You understand? Keep reading. No.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
Your feet are the same color as the rest of your body, right? So it says unto what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
You know what color is brass, my brother? No. You have a penny? Yeah, that's brass. Not only is he that color, brass like that, right? Watch this, there's more.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
If you burn anything in a pot, you burn it in the kitchen, what color does it get? Black. Christ is a black man.
That's right.
They're not teaching this in the churches. They're not teaching you this in the religions. You gotta ask yourself, why not? Why are they not teaching you that? You go to church? You don't go to church? When was the last time you went to church? What was the reason that you left? What was the reason that you said, you know what, I ain't doing that anymore? Huh? Yeah, is there a reason why you left? You just said, you know what, I'm not going. That's it? You just believe in him? Oh, well, there's more to believing in God. There's an action that needs to be done. What you got? Yeah, there's actions that need to be done. You want salvation, right? And you want to know who's going to get salvation too, because salvation is not for everybody. Did you know that? Salvation is only, do you see yourself on that sign there? Where you at? Where you at in that sign? Judah. Guess what? Jesus Christ was from the tribe of Judah. Get that real quick in Hebrews 7:14. He's from the tribe of Judah too. You're from his lineage. You're royalty. Him too.
Right.
We are royalty. What's this? Read.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Sprang out of Judah. Our Lord sprang of Judah. He has a genealogy. You understand? You're from his genealogy. King Solomon. You're from King Solomon's line. King David. Watch. Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth.
You say Judah mourneth. Are not our people in mourning? Look around. Look around. We're mourning. Read.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
The gates languish, meaning there is no leadership. You ever see men like us coming here to talk to you and tell you you're special, that y'all need to raise up? No, they don't come around here. It says the gates language, meaning no type of leadership. That's why we're all over the place. You understand? Taking drugs, being whoremongers, right? Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground, meaning from head to toe. Judah is black from head to toe. You understand? That's how we know who the Israelites are today. You understand? What else you got? Go ahead. We're going to read some more.
This is the Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
Wait a minute. What did King Solomon, which you come from, Judah comes from, the lineage? He says what?
I am black, but comely.
See that? Comely means handsome. I am black and handsome. You understand? So what's going on? How come the churches ain't teaching us that? Say it again. They don't want you to know that you're the Israelites and you're a special people to the Most High God.
Right.
And what you have to do to get salvation, they're not going to tell you. Which is that you have to keep the commandments.
Right.
Now, one of the commandments, I'll give you a commandment. Give me Leviticus 21 and 5. You understand? Are you a father? How many kids you got? How many kids you got? 13 kids. Oh, wow. Bless you, man. Listen. If your kids don't do what you tell them to do, as the father, what do you do to those kids? You punish them, right? Guess what? Our punishment was slavery.
Right.
But why? Because we disobeyed the Most High God. And one of those things that we disobeyed is this law. Watch this. And I'm guilty of this. I used to be guilty of this. Watch, read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Meaning, you're not supposed to be doing the Michael Jordan.
Right.
Taking everything off. I used to do that. I used to be like, I'm taking everything off with the blade. It says, God said, not me. God says, you know what I'm saying? He said, don't do that. What else?
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
You're supposed to let your beard grow. Don't be like everybody else, oh yeah, you know what, I'm going to make it nice and smooth, or make a L. I was guilty of that. I used to make the only L. I thought I was cool with that. God says that's not cool.
That's right.
You understand? So what happened? When we broke little laws like that, God said, you know what, I'm going to punish you. You understand? And I'm going to show you the punishment. Give me Deuteronomy 28. This is going to go into furthermore of how we know that we are the children of Israel. You understand? You have any questions? What's your name? What is it? Marquis? Oh, snap. My name is Gabriel. Good to meet you, my brother. Huh? What was that? You don't got 2 more minutes, man? Come on, man. Listen good, man. Hey, listen. You got to have time for God. We're in the last days, my brother.
Right.
There's no time to waste right now.
Right.
You know what God says? He says, King David says, I made haste to do the commandments. Meaning, I hurried up and started doing the commandments. Why? Because he was afraid of God.
Right.
You understand? Read it. Read it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 60.
Watch.
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
Meaning he didn't say, you know what, I'll do them tomorrow. You know what? Nah, I'll do them next week. He said, oh, I need to do that? I need to do what? I'm doing that right now. That's what David said.
That's right.
Go ahead. Give me, yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So God said, listen, you better tell. He was speaking to Moses. He said, Moses, speak to the children of Israel. And let them know that if they don't listen to me and the commandments I give them, the commands I give them, that these curses should come up on them. You understand? For because of their disobedience. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
No, did it say some?
To observe, to do all his commandments.
We got to do all of them. We can't cherry pick like the churches do.
Right.
The churches ain't even doing not near one. Not near one commandment. You understand? Read. They don't do the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? They're not teaching you who you are as a people, as a nationality. You understand? They eat pork, shrimp, lobster. We're not supposed to be eating that stuff.
Right.
Leviticus chapter 14. Give me that. No. Read this.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
brother, curses are a good thing or a bad thing? They're very bad. Look around. Are we not a cursed people? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. This is a curse. This is a curse. Living minimum wage, baby mamas, baby daddies, drugs in our community. It's a cursed community. You understand? Read.
Cursed shall not be in the city.
We are cursed in the city. Look around. This is the city. Everywhere we go, we're cursed. I'm from New York. Same predicament. You understand? I went to Philly. Same predicament. Detroit. You understand? Florida. Same thing. Man, don't run, man. Don't run. Come on, man. Hey, let me deal with you, good brother. Go ahead. Continue reading.
And cursed shall not be in the field.
In the field is cotton fields. Come here, my brother. I know you got lots of questions. Wait, you're the one that watches online, right? Okay, what you know so far? I did ask you that before. What you know so far? And go to church on Sundays? Okay. Right. Same thing here. My mom used to be like, hey, come on, wake up on Sunday morning, we're going to church. Not even explaining to us, why are we going on Sunday? Why are we going to church? What's church for? Give me a Sabbath. Exodus chapter 20. Do you know what the Sabbath is? What day is the Sabbath? That's right. Sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. How come they're not teaching that in church? Oh, they teach that there. But that's like the only law they try to keep, right? And the dietary law. But what about the rest of the laws?
Bring it up.
They just said the hell with it. We're gonna cherry pick whatever feels good to us, and then everything else, leave it alone.
Right.
They're not teaching you your nationality.
Right.
They're not teaching you how special you are. You understand? They're not teaching you that you're the Israelites.
Right.
You understand? And that God is only for Israelites only. Hey, how you doing, sis? Come. Don't be scared. We're here for you. Hey, little man. Hey, can I ask him? Does he speak? Hey, little man, how you doing? Can you show me who's Christ? Jesus Christ? Who's Jesus Christ? Point to him. That's Jesus Christ? Come here. Get a little closer. Don't be scared. Who's Jesus Christ? Show me. That's Jesus Christ? Who told you that? Mama told you that? Ooh, mama, that's not a good job. You think that's Jesus Christ, sis? What's your name? That's what they told us. That's right, since we were young, right? Check this out. Those lies stop today, sis.
Right.
You understand? We're going to show you that Christ is a black man according to the Bible.
That's right.
We're going to show you who that is in a minute. Watch this. 1-on-1.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Pay attention, little man. Pay attention. Go ahead.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Meaning, the revelation says, meaning it's going to reveal something. We're going to show you something. That's what it's basically saying. Watch, keep reading.
Verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day.
So, this is John, right? The Revelator. He's in the island of Patmos. And he said he's in the Spirit in the Lord's day. You know what the Lord's day is, sis? No, it's Saturday. Saturday. We have the Sabbath. Very good. So he said, I am in the Spirit in the Lord's day, which is the Sabbath. Very good. Go ahead.
I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice.
So he heard behind him somebody. So somebody was behind him. We're going to find out who was behind him. You understand? Talking. Go ahead.
As of a trumpet, saying.
Say it again. This is John. Huh? Yeah, this is John in the island of Patmos. Read it again.
I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day.
John said, I was in the Spirit in the Lord's day. And John heard a voice behind him. That's John speaking, the Revelator. Go ahead.
And heard behind me a great voice, as of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest,
And what you see, says, like you can see us and we can see you. It says, Christ said to him, what you see with your eyes, what?
write in a book.
Write it in a book. What book is that, sis?
I respect you too much to lie to you.
What book is that? He said, write it in a book. Christ said to John, what you see right now, that's right, it's the Bible. It had to be recorded. Why? Because in the last days, people were going to be confused. They were going to think that was Jesus Christ here. You understand? But guess what? Those lies end today, sis. What's your name again? Huh? Linda. Nice to meet you. I'm Gabriel. What's the other man's name? Nahshon. How you doing, Nahshon? All right. Go ahead. Keep reading. 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who has woolly hair, sis? Black people. That's right. Go ahead. That's strike one on that guy. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire.
Does that guy have a flame of fire in his eyes? Red? No. So that's strike two. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Your feet, sis, your feet are the same color as the rest of your body? Yes, they are. So it said, as to what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass, sis? Brass. Brown, red. Yeah, you got it. Watch this. Not only was he brown, it gets more deeper.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So you burn anything. You burn anything. What color does it get?
I love God. I respect God.
You turn black. Christ is a black man. Hey, little man, you heard that? You heard that? So who's that?
I'm not putting on the show.
Who's Christ? Who's Christ? Who's Jesus Christ now? Him or him?
I don't need an audience. I don't need an audience.
That's all he
Oh.
knows. That's all he knows. You know, that's all he knows.
Say, hey, mama, you gotta teach her, mama. You gotta teach her.
When we go to church, we are Baptists, and you know, that's what we say.
Whoa, you're Baptist? Who told you to be Baptist? Does
Ain't
the
nobody
church
told
say
me.
be
I
Baptist?
was born a Baptist. My mother, when I was little, I had no choice.
Okay, so we're gonna teach you about that. Go ahead. Yeah.
I got to go, but I got to go.
Oh, see, I know. Hey, no, real quick. So before you leave, these are churches that were made up. Do you see a pattern? Do you see a pattern?
About what I said, right?
Do you see a pattern? Who are they? What nationality? I'll make it easier for you. What nationality are they?
I did all different kinds.
Yeah, what?
You got Protestant, Baptist, Mormon.
No, sis. Look at them, at their face. What's the race?
Oh, they black. You got white, some of them white.
No, they're all white. They're all white. No, he's white too. And another thing, you notice these years? 1608, 1830, 1863, 1872, 1901. Yeah, right. In these years, what were we doing?
Well, I don't know what y'all was doing. I was going to I wasn't even born yet.
In the 60s, right, we weren't born, but our foremothers and forefathers, they were in captivity. They were picking cotton in those years. So in that time period, they decided to make these religions in those years.
Tell me the white people wrote the Bible.
No, that's not what we're saying. Who said the white? No.
That's what we believe. That's what
Give me Job 30 and 30.
That's what we read, and that's what it says in the Bible.
No, watch this. If the Bible is the white man's book, well, how come this is in there?
Okay, so how did picture Jesus come about?
Hold on, we're gonna get that. Go ahead, read that.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
Job said his skin is black, so this ain't the white man's book. Give me Maccabees 3 and 48. That's what we're doing. Read.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse.
It's gonna answer your question of how the Bible got turned white. Watch this. Wait, sis, 2 minutes. Come.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images.
The heathen is the white man. He put his image in there. He said that this is his book. It's not. This is our book. We just read Job. He's black. We just read that Christ is black. So if it was the white man's book, why would he leave that there? Does not make any sense, sis. Those things that you just...
All the like Matthew and all the, everybody black.
Yes!
That's right.
Yes!
Matthew and...
Yes! Read it.
This is the Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black, but comely.
That's King Solomon, which you come from that royal line, sis. Because where you from? You saw yourself on that sign? You from what tribe?
What?
You're come look.
You're
not from no tribe? Yes, you are. Huh? Yeah, what's your race? What's your race?
African black.
Black African. Okay, so you come from the tribe of Judah. King Solomon just said he's black. You understand? So you come from a royal line, sis. Your blood is royal. You understand what I'm saying? What you got?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning the priesthood.
So the Bible is the black man's book. It's nobody. It's not the white man. The white man told you those lies in religion, in the churches they have today set up. Those churches are a trap to our people.
That's right.
That's why our communities are the way they are. Because all they do is they teach you lies in the churches. You understand? So how are we supposed to get back to the Most High God? We have to come back to His law, statutes, and commandments. Know who we are as Israelites. All right? Go ahead. What you got? Yeah, read that real quick. This is not the white man's book. Read.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God.
Because we went astray from God. We stopped doing the commandments of God. We were disobedient to Him. That's why we're in the conditions we're in. That's why we take drugs. That's why we have baby mamas. That's why we got baby daddies. Okay? That's why we drink our life away. Okay? That's why we're the, what is it? Last hired, first fired. Okay? Those are curses because of our disobedience. Now we have to come back to the Most High God. And God says what? Read it again.
For as it was your mind to go astray from God.
Since you went away from God, since you're being disobedient, you have to now renew your mind. You have to repent. And what?
So being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
Now that you're getting this information, you should seek Him 10 times more.
Right.
So you could have salvation. So we could get out of here. Out of these type of communities that we live in. That we live in squalor. Piss-infested apartment buildings. All right? What else you got? Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, and verse 60. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
This is King David. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What you got? You got a question?
Yeah.
What's up?
Like, my dad's people come from...
Come closer. I can't hear you. I'm old. Sorry.
My father's people come from Charleston.
From Charleston.
Charleston, Key.
Okay.
I want to know what lineage they from. Are they, I'm trying to say Levi.
Levi?
Are they Levi?
Well, what's the history that they have told you? Like, that did they tell you about picking cotton? Did they tell you they were in the field? That your grandparents were in the field?
No, Sunday church, but I heard it from the scripture.
Right, but what did your parents? What did your parents tell you? What did your forefathers tell you? Like growing up, like your grandma, your grandfather, did they tell you anything about? Hey, listen, we were picking cotton. We came from here. We came from there. Did they ever mention anything like that? So most likely, you're from the tribe of Judah, at best. You understand? So, that's the only thing we could. The only thing we could do also is give me the spirit bearer witness. The spirit bearing witness that we are the children. Where was that at in Hebrews? That's the only thing we could tell you, my brother. We can't really trace back unless because we can't get DNA ain't gonna do it either. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I looked in the history books. I looked in history online. They told me you might be some lineage to the Haitians.
So if let's say you still an Israelite, you still got to keep the commandment. Yeah, you're going to be a Levite. Now watch this. This is how we know that we're Israelites. Watch this.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit.
The Spirit bear witness with our spirit. What?
That we are the children of God.
That we are the children of God. You see how you're standing right here? That's how you know that you're the children of God. How you doing, sis?
Questions for you.
Yeah, what you got? Spiritual. Okay, what you read so far?
That's the thing I don't understand. But what I do get, the general thing I get, that this color right here, we the true queen.
Well, not queens. You're princesses. You're a princess.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me go. There you go.
No, listen. That's the best thing.
Right, but not that far. But I actually encountered a guy that was like,
Okay.
and he was talking about I needed to get.
You needed to get something?
I needed to get. I don't know if you said
Coded?
I don't. No.
DNA?
No. I forgot what he said, but he was like, I asked him, the question I had for him was, what's the difference, because it sounds like a baptism for me accepting Christ into my life. And
Look, sis, we're going to make it even easier for you. How did our people get to this side? Yeah, slavery, right? Okay. Can we find it in the Bible?
no, it's not there.
It's not
That's
there?
What, that's
You
what
sure?
my concern is.
Okay.
But the missing thing.
If we find it in the Bible, you going to believe it? Deuteronomy 28:15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is Moses talking to the children of Israel. He said, tell them if they don't listen to me, read,
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
curses are a good thing or a bad thing, sis? They're very bad. Watch one of the curses. Give me 68. No, 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Did we not serve our enemies? Our great-grandparents serve our enemies? God calls them enemies. How did we serve them? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until we have destroyed thee.
Sis, what do you see on them? On our people here? What's that? What is this? That's a yoke of iron. This is how we know we're the children of Israel. That's how you know you're Israelite. Yeah, read it again.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
So you're going to serve your enemies. We served them. Hard bondage, read.
which the Lord shall set against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Now, how did we came over here to this side of the world? You said in what? In what? Did we come in first class? No, how we came here? In what? No, what kind of transportation? In ships. Watch this, 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships,
With ships, read.
by the whereof I speak unto thee.
He said, Moses said, the way I said it's going to happen, that God's going to do it, that's the way it's going to happen. And it did happen. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the whereof I speak unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Meaning we're not going to see Israel no more again, our homeland. Read.
And there ye shall be.
And there, when you get off those ships, read.
And there ye shall be sold.
You shall be sold, sis. Sold.
Put it on camera.
Read.
Unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Slave man and slave woman.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.